Hello, my name is Chodai Kun, and today's our group will be presenting a two-ticket system. And this is the team members in our group. And now I will introduce our system. In today's digital era, convenience is key, especially when it comes to managing leisure activities. The two-ticket system is an innovative online platform designed to simplify two-ticket purchases. By eliminating long queues, manual keeping and accessibility barriers, it offers a fast, flexible, and user-friendly solution. Visitors and zoo staff can securely log in to access the system, ensuring smooth operations from both ends. It not only enhances the visitor experience but also boosts zoo efficiency by streamlining ticket sales, visitor tracking, and financial transactions. With secure payment integration, every transaction is safe and seamless. The Zoo Ticket system is a smart step towards digital transformation with a project duration of 6 months and a clear purpose to modernize tickets management and improve overall service quality.
Context diagram. Level 0 is two ticket system. Two ticket system will get visitor information, order information, payment information, and cancellation details from the visitors and give the payment success information, order notification, available time slot, and ticket price to the visitors. Two ticket system will give the visitors information, order information, payment information, and cancellation details to the staff and get the available time slot and ticket price from the staff. And so ticket system will give the payment information to the bank and get the payment success information from the bank.
Begin with the use case diagram. The purpose of this diagram is to visually represent the interaction between actors such as visitors, staff, and banks and the system functionalities. Each actor interacts with different parts of the system based on their roles. For example, the visitor can register, log in, view ticket availability, purchase or cancel ticket, and give feedback. For the staff, they have the access to the feature like managing reports and sending the notification. And for the bank, they can handle all the financial transactions such as the payment and the refunds.
The first activity diagram is the manage register. For the basic flow, the visitor and staff open the Zoo ticket system. The visitor and staff will click register in the login page. The visitor and staff need to fill in their details on the registration page. After completion, the visitors and staff need to click submit and the system will return to the login page and the visitor and staff will successfully register an account through the Zoo Get system. The alternative one is if registered before, the visitor and staff can direct to the login page and log into the Zoo Ticket system. And the exemption one is if the account is exists, the system will display the this account is exists. Please try to log in. The visitor and staff need to fill in the details of the old account at the login page. The next activity diagram is manage login. For the basic flow, the visitor and staff open the Zoo ticket system. The visitor and staff need to fill in the details at the login page. The visitor and staff will successfully log into the Zoo ticket system. For the alternative one, which is forget username or password, the visitor and staff need to click forget username or password at the login page. The visitor and staff can use their email to find or create a new username or password for their account. After successfully changing the username or password, visitor and staff need to fill in again the login details at the login page. For the exemption one, if incorrect login information, the system will display the error message and the visitors and staff needs to fill in the details again to log in the Zoo ticket system.
My name is Kamilia Amani binti Muhammad Tarikh. My metric number is CB24027. I'm going to explain about activity diagram, which is for viewing availability of tickets. First, when a visitor wants to check ticket availability, they begin at the search page. Here, they will click the search button, which trigger our system to display a simple form where they can enter their preferred date and ticket type. Behind the scenes, this information is sent to the search controller which communicate with our database, what we call the search record. The system then retrieve real-time availability information and display it back to the visitor. This is where they will see which time slots are available or already sold out. If the system fails to display result based on what visitors search, the system will display message and ask visitor to search again until it shows the result. The visitor can then select their preferred date and time slot before moving forward to booking section. Next is activity diagram for managed purchasement. Visitor needs to select ticket type, date and time slot before make any purchasement. The system first double check availability because we want to prevent situation where tickets sold out while someone is completing their purchase. If the selected date, ticket type or time slot is not available, the system will ask visitor to select other option. After confirming availability, the system calculates the total cost in real time. Then the visitor can select their payment method and make a payment. This is where the booking controller send the payment request to the bank. When the bank processes and confirms the payment, the system shows the user a confirmation message so they know their booking was successful, and this transaction detail is saved in booking database for record keeping and future reference. If the bank is unavailable or reject the payment, the system will prompt user to try again or cancel the transaction.
This is the activity diagram for managed cancellation. The Zoo ticket system cancellation process begins with visitor logging in, selecting a ticket and providing a cancellation reason. The system checks if the ticket is eligible and upon confirmation, sends a refund request to the bank. Once processed, the visitor is notified and the ticket status is updated to cancel. For multiple tickets, the system handles batch cancellations and shows the status of each one. Exceptions include tickets that are no longer eligible, failed bank refunds, or invalid payment details. In such case, the system provides clear error messages or prompt for outdated information to ensure smooth result. This is the activity diagram for managed feedback. Our Zoo system does two important things. First is handles all ticket sales. You can buy tickets online and we can see how many visitors come each day. Second, it collects feedback from visitors about what they like and didn't like during the zoo trip. After you visit, you can easily tell us about your experience. Maybe the lion exhibit was great, but the food lines were too long. We save all these comments to see what's need improvement. We connect the tickets and feedback information. So if we notice visitors complain about crowds on busy days, we can add more staff or open more food stands on those days. This helps us make the zoo better for everyone who visits. This is a simple way to make sure visitors have a good time and we can keep improving our zoo. In alternative form, visitors can choose to provide feedback either anonymously. Anonymous submissions are clearly marked when viewed by staff. After submitting feedback, visitors have a 24 hours window to edit or modify their comments if needed. In exception form, the system automatically detects and blocks any feedback containing inappropriate content like offensive language, harassment, or explicit materials.
Now let's move on to the manage report use case. This feature is to initiate by staff to generate report related to operation. Here how it is work. At first, the staff log in to the system and select the manage report. They choose the report type such as financial report or visitor statistics. They also input a date and time range. The system processes this request and display a summarized report. The staff can choose save, download, or review it later. If there's no data is available, the system will prompt staff to try a different date range. If there's a database issue, an error message is shown and staff are advised to retry or contact to the admin. In the end, the report and its summary are stored securely in the database for the future access. Okay, now let's move to the managed notification use case. This use case focuses on sending automated notification to visitors. This could be event reminder, emergency reminder, and the visit schedules reminder. The process starts when staff update or create data related to events or visits. Then the system detects a trigger from the data and they generate relevant messages and send them to the right visitor using their contact information. There are also some alternative flow. For example, the emergency reminder take the priority over other messages. If a message fails to send, the system will attempt to resend and log to the future. All the notifications are also stored in the system for recording, keeping.
This is the user interface for the login. The title is Zoo Ticket System Login. The first is username and enter the username. The second is password, enter the password for the 8 characters. And the button is login, reset and register. This is a user interface for the register. The title is Zoo Ticket System Register. And the first is username, enter username. The second is new password, enter the new password for the 8 characters. And the third one is the enter again the password for the 8 characters that enter before, and the button is submit and reset.
This is user interface for viewing availability of tickets where user can search and view availability of tickets based on their selected date and ticket type. After that, the system will display all the information such as ticket type, date, time slot, and availability of tickets. It will show the tickets whether it's still available or already sold out. Next is user interface for managed purchasement. The visitor can make a booking and need to select their desired ticket type, date, time slot, and quantity of tickets. After that, visitor need to select payment method to proceed the payment, and then the system will calculate the and display the total payment. Then visitor can click confirm and pay button to proceed the purchasement.
This is the Zoo Ticket System cancel ticket interface designed to make tickets cancellation quick, clear, and user-friendly. Visitors simply enter their visitor ID, ticket ID, and booking date, then provide a reason for cancellation. The form also includes a mandatory checkbox to ensure users acknowledge the terms and conditions before submitting. With clearly labeled fields, responsive button, and icon for better usability, the layout ensures a smooth user experience. The page enhanced customer service by simplifying cancellations while maintaining proper record keeping and policy compliance. Next, this is the Zoo Ticket System Git feedback page created to encourage visitor engagement and service improvement. Visitors can submit feedback linked to their ticket, including their ID name, or choose to stay anonymous with a single checkbox. They can rate their experience from 1 to 5 stars, provide detailed comments, and even upload supporting images or videos. The clean layout, intuitive icons, and responsive form design make the process straightforward and welcoming. This feedback feature not only strengthens the Zoo connection with its guests but also provide valuable insight to improve service continually, all while ensuring user comfort and privacy.
Now let's take a look at the user interface for Manage Report. The interface is designed with the simplicity and clarity in mind for two staff. At first, the staff begin by selecting the type of report they want, either a financial report or visitor statistics. They also can choose the start date and the end date to define the report period. After clicking the generate report, the system will process the request and display the report content. Okay, next. Next is the notification sent, which are the managed notification. The staff can select the reminder type such as the event reminder, the emergency reminder, and the visitor schedule reminder. they need to type to the visitor ID to ensure the message can be sent to the visitor they want, and they can type the message they want to send, and after click the send notification, the system will process and send to the visitor they want.